One of the keys to standing out on Airbnb is having a well-positioned spot of real estate near activities. But there's nothing like being wowed by something you've never seen before.
So you may have recognized this guy because Carl is the gentleman who we first met at this farm in episode number 3.
In other episodes, we've met a man who single-handedly built the not-so-tiny home. We've met a project manager who oversaw a truly luxury Airbnb build, and we've also been enchanted by a fairy tale cottage.
And today we're back at the farm, and Carl, what are we seeing today?
Today you are finally at the home of Pigcasso, world famous painting pig Pigcasso. This is her home, her barn, and one of the most unique stays I think you'll find in South Africa. Can I take you through?
Yes, let's go.
So welcome, this is, as I say, this is Pigcasso's home to Pigcasso and all her many families and friends. I mean, you've got the rest of the cows running around, you've got the donkeys, you've got the goats, you've got a whole lot of chickens. But on top of all of that, so this is where we have our Oink art gallery. All the art you see around has been done by world famous painting pig, Pigcasso.
Is this Pigcasso over here?
That is Pigcasso over there, and Pigcasso is taking a nap over there. I'm sure we can get a sneak peek of her.
The barn is home to art, animals, and an atmosphere like none other. But let's work our way up this whimsical staircase to see what guests can expect.
Oh my goodness. What a hidden gem. I've never even wrapped my mind around something like this before. It's a complete contradiction of luxury and elegance and then rustic farm life downstairs.
And I mean, when you saw that A-frame in that previous room,
Yeah.
now imagine the sunlight coming through here.
Oh, wow. I absolutely can't
The
just
fireplace
imagine.
keeps you warm during wintry nights. It's so lovely just to sit in front of the fireplace and enjoy it. But I must tell you, this is probably what we would call our honeymoon room. Definitely, if you're not keeping the animals awake, they're keeping you awake.
The fireplace isn't on. Why does the temperature feel so regulated?
You know, I think it's just with the way that they've designed the barn and specifically this top room, with having that last bit of sunlight coming through really heats up the room as well. And you know, it's keeping that circulation just low below so you can enjoy upstairs. And I mean, you're not cold now.
I just am blown away with what you guys have done with such a tiny space. I can see we've even got some kitchen amenities at the back here.
Microwave, kettle, Nespresso machine. You got to have your coffee in the morning, don't you?
This is incredible. And I must say I do quite like the bedtime reading that has been recommended. All animal friendly, and definitely this is a place I think that you would feel very rested and just in touch with what's important.
You know, I completely agree. And with being the farm sanctuary on this side, our kitchen downstairs, which is open on weekends, is completely vegan. So even when guests are coming to stay here, we do ask you to please be vegan conscious and animal conscious. And if you are going to order food in, please order vegetarian or vegan. Alternatively, there are lovely restaurants in town and go and enjoy them. But yeah, it truly is. It's to give you that experience of, you know, this is how animals are supposed to live around you. We're supposed to be living with them and not, you know, treating them the way that we treat them.
There is something about being on a farm, and especially near cows, that puts a skip in my step.
I feel right at home.
With so much personality on a plot of land, I'm dying to know more about the origin story.
And the farm started off 7 years ago building the barn. The barn was very tiny shed at the time, and she's really developed it into what it is. I mean, it's still a work in progress. The decking outside, the stones which we walked in on, that's recently finished within the last 2 months.
Okay.
So when I can say it's been a nice 7-year project on the farm, and it's still going on today, we still, you know, the animals are coming onto the ark 2 by 2.
Is this a unique stay? Or what? It's a beautiful space for slumber and a coffee and some romantic firelit moments.
Yeah.
But what will the guests do if they need to go to the bathroom?
So bathrooms are just down the stairs. We've got a lovely bath. As you saw in the previous room, all our bathrooms are unique. I'll take you down and show the bathrooms.
Let's check it out. Wow, this is quite a romantic little nook. I think people would give a lot to have a bath with Steve Jobs on the wall.
Exactly that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very...
This beautiful bathtub. I mean, this is really raw and rustic, but just
It gives you that true feel of being in a barn, you know what I mean? It's giving you that aspect of, you know what, this could be a trough for the animals, but you know, it's so gorgeous to bath in at the same time.
I mean, it goes from that to being something completely romantic in a really interesting way. It's beautiful, I love it. And just the finishes, you know, the same golden thread from the bath to the sink. I love the colors. It's very earthy, but at the same time, it's also got that little edginess about it, which is, yeah, it's amazing. Again, beautiful shower. Another beautiful bathroom. And the toilets are?
Toilets just next door. You know, you never want to quite have a bath in the same place as a toilet.
Especially not for a honeymoon.
There we go.
This is really unique.
It does touch on a lot of people, especially people who love takeaway. So it is the Mac dump, you know? Going to the bathroom.
This is so quirky. Beautiful mirror. Just so much thought put into everything, and I think what I can really appreciate about the space is the story element and just the continuity of the animal footprint, especially the Pigcasso's footprint throughout this area. I think it's really unique.
In the farm sanctuary, everything is, if you have a look, everything has been reused one way or another. You know, it's to try and bring down the footprint. We don't use any machines in our fields. Everything is done by hand. Even our vineyards, they trim by hand. We use no machines. They sprayed by hand. It's giving back.
So between the bathrooms and the bedroom, we have this stunning lighting sculpture piece of art. What is this?
So our founder on the side is very creative and unique in what she does. You'll see touches of her everywhere. And this happened to be all her old desk lamps. And she decided, well, you know, let's make something unique, creative, and instead of throwing them away, you know, let's do something with it. And it's created a piece that is probably spoken about as much as Picasso's artwork as you walk inside here. You know, it's something you walk in and you immediately see it. Your eyes are drawn to it. It's like the artwork.
Kyle, when people mention the word farm stay, generally people think of bugs, maybe not so much elegance. And I just love what I've seen here today, especially just this beautiful space that you guys have created. I love every little detail, from the story behind the lights to the layout of upstairs to the quirky edginess that you guys have incorporated into the bathrooms. It's been so much fun. Thank you for having me here today. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks for being back, and see you again soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, farm stays surely aren't for everyone. I'm sold. A huge thank you to Kyle for opening up his evening to give us a tour. What a memorable time. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you'd like to see future episodes in the series. Also, my treat, I will leave videos that I've done previously in the series in the end screen, so make sure you stick around to check those out as well. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.